Assalamu alaikum, welcome to Tech and Talk. This is our second video for store management system. We will start from the exact product controller. So last time we have added inline products in our index action. So what we're going to do is we will be adding a business service layer like we already have added product model previously, and this time we will add a new service inside business services folder, and let's name it sm.business dot let's say data services. So let me name it sm.business dot data services. All right, I think that will be fine name, and let's add it inside business services folder. Okay, business service folder, and click next, and that will be 7.0 framework. Right, and let's rename this class, and we will name this class to let's name it product service. Yes, we want to change its name. Right. Okay, and we will now move this code inside this service, because controllers will be calling the service layer and will not have detailed logic inside them. And that list would be private private list of product model products, and for that product model we need to include our business.models project. And let's add next public, that would be list of product model here, and let's name this method like get all, and from there we will be simply returning those products. Return products like this. Alright, so that's the one thing, and next thing would be we need to inject this service inside our web application so that we can use that service within controls by directly injecting them. So we will be adding those services here. Let's add a command like all of the custom configurations builder dot say dot add singleton. For now we need that instance to be singleton, right? And why? So we don't want to lose the state on refresh, or page redirect. Product service Okay, and now we can easily call that product service here. Private read only product service underscore product service, and that need to be injected inside the product controller for dependency injection, right? Okay, and now we just can do, instead of all those lines, what we can do, underscore product service dot get all, as simple as that. And if we now refresh the project, we will have, we should have that list working, right? Because from within get all we are adding 5 products every time, so that's why those are, you know, uh, getting more and more product. And now you can see the state is, getting maintained. So that was one thing. Other thing was to enable, the CRUD operations on that product. For that reason, I don't think so we will need that detail option here, so we just need to remove that from the front end. For that one, we will go to product folder, and inside index we need to remove that navigation, right? And for the from the control side, we can simply remove that action, right? Okay, so next thing would be how to create product. For that one, we need to first check if we have view linked already. We don't have one, so we will add a view for create action, and we will try to generate from auto generator. Model will be product controller, and that will now generate create product view. It will take 2 seconds, and required views will get created. Alright, and for the ID one, we don't need to display ID field on the front end. So what we can do, just can say type is equal to hidden, and we don't need that styling thing, right? Okay, and what next we can do is on the controller side, inside that post action, we will be receiving. First of all, let's see what kind of, uh, request we can receive inside that iPhone collection, and after that we will be replacing that one with our product model. Okay, so that is product and slash create, right? And let's name it test product. And if I press create, I will have that debugger point, and from inside that form collection, we can see we have no files attached, and we have 3 keys. One is ID, second one is name, and third one is request verification token. And we will explore that option further, but for now, let's replace it with our product model. right? And we now just simply add that one inside our products list. Yeah. So as we don't have add function for now, let's create one. Model, and we will be so let's create a new method here, public void add, and it will receive a product model. Model product model like this, and we will be adding that one inside our products list, right? Yeah, simple as that. And that should be working fine. And let's update the edit option as well. And after that, we will check both of those implemented. Add you visit view. There would be an edit action. Model would be product model. Again, few seconds. We will need to wait for few seconds. Yeah, and we don't need styling for that ID, and we will make it a hidden field. Time would be hidden like this. Okay, and on the controller side, we will be yeah. So for the edit action, we will have two steps. One to show existing product in in edit mode. For that one, we need to get a product by its ID. So underscore product service. We can create a separate function as well. We will create that one later, but for now, let's fetch the required model from the list of products. Get all dot where, and here we want is with lambda expression x dot id would be equal to our id like this, and we will be doing first or default because the IDs are not auto-generated, and we are doing that just for the front-end implementation purpose. We need to make sure that we are giving that product a unique ID every time. Otherwise, it won't work as expected. Product, and let's return that one to the view. And in the edit on the edit side again, let's replace this one with the product model, and we need to do same thing here, and instead of this one we will be doing model dot product id, and we will be updating our product here. Product dot name should be equal to model dot name. So we are updating the product name here. Right, I think that should be working fine now. And for delete one, we don't need the post method because just on click we want that product to get deleted straight away. So for that one we need a method in our service, and let's name it delete, and we will be providing it an ID which would be product ID. Or product to delete like this, and if product to delete not equal to null, then just simply remove that one from that model. Alright, and let's go back to the controller layer here, and we just need to call the delete function of that product service, and we will passing the product ID to that service. And right after that we want that action to redirect to index, which means index page should be refreshed straight away. Alright, yeah, let's give it a go and find out how it works now. Slash product, and yeah, one more thing, we need to update those navigations now because we now have those sections working. So what we will do is we will be passing those IDs here. So ID would be equal to item dot ID. Same will go here. Alright, yeah, I think that's fine now. Okay, now you can see the IDs are getting passed, and if you click on this one, you can see we can update its name. Update the product, and if we click save, then you can see the name of the product is getting updated. And what if we hit the delete, you can see those products are getting deleted. Yeah, so that was regarding the CRUD operations, and now we can see all the products here. Yeah, one more thing, we should update the project title, and that should be products or list of products. And let's try to update that one. Products. And what we can do is, next thing we want is the search probability for those products. And for that one, we will create a separate section. And what next we can do is add a form. ASP action would be index, and here what we can do is input type is equal to text, and name would be search. And next would be info type submit, and value would be search. Yeah, and as we are using the bootstrap, so we should use its classes. Bootstraps come, by default along with these templates, so we don't need to explicitly include that. We just simply use that class. Form control, and I think for the button one we have separate set of classes BTN, SPIME, so we can use these classes. And once we submit that form, the index section, the existing index action will receive a string, which would be a search keyword. So let's update our controller now, and inside our index we will be using string search, and that would be an optional or null string. So what we can say, if we get null value, we will just use to return the whole list, and for that one we will need a list to reference the results. Group model, and let's say these are products, and we will be doing products is equal to this, and here we can do one more thing, is we can just initialize this with null. And in else part, let's say products is equal to underscore service dot get all dot where x dot x equal to greater than x dot name dot to lower dot contains search dot to trim dot to lower, not to list. Analytics dot to list. And at the end we will be returning those products to the view. Let's check this out. Okay, now we have search field and a button, and let's see if we search for product one and press enter. Now we are only getting product one, and if we only search for two, we will be getting product two. So it seems it's working fine. Uh, one more thing we will be looking is, you can see that we are not maintaining the search query, so that should be there. So we will see that how we can maintain that shortly. But from product perspective, we have completed the current actions, and we also able to search for products. And now let's define that portal a bit more, because sm.web app is not a good name. So let's see how we can fine tune the interface. So first of all, let's put the shared layout, and here let's update its name to store, right? And in the bottom, it should be store management system. Now we need to find the header. So that is the header text. It can be store, right? Let's see what else we can do. So let's assume this is a default dashboard of that user. Once user will be logged in, will be displayed this view. So we need to update this one as well. For that only, we will be going to home, index. We simply can remove this paragraph we don't need. Welcome to store. Right. And now we have store home. I don't think so store and home makes sense. We can just ignore one, and that would be the home. We don't need home lower case. So let's simply remove this one from that list. But what we can do, and we will need, is the products. So we will add products link, and that is a product controller. Area is not required, and that would be an index action. Right, so now we have products and we have store. Both navigations are working fine. Right, okay. Yeah, so let's just quickly view over business service layer now, and let me close all those tabs to see the clear view. Okay, so whenever we implement, any of those layers, we don't implement directly through classes, so we actually use the interfaces to do that. So for that one, what I am going to do is I will be splitting that single class into interface and the implementation. For that one, let me create a folder. I will name it interfaces, and in the folder for implementations, and here I will add a product service interface, and I would name it product service. Okay, and we can see that we have couple of methods here in this service, so we need to declare them in that interface. Public class, public, and that would be interface, and that would be public. I don't think so. We explicitly need to mention those as public, just for readability point of view. It's good if we mark them as public. And we will be using my product service here. Right, and one more thing would be we need to update the DI just to add product service interface binding product service and actually I forgot the syntax how to add dependency for the interface, and for that one I will take help from Microsoft and DI dependency in ASP.NET here. So we will go to official Microsoft documentation, and we will see like this one. I think we did right? So first there will be product service, and next would be product service class, and we will be calling that like this. product service We can double check the name. If we forgot. Okay, that is marked as internal. I think that was the issue because those are in different libraries. So now we have marked that one public. It should be visible here now. All right. So the last thing would be we need to update our reference here, and that would be reference of interface now, not the country class. I product service, right? So we can just simply use that here. And there should be no change in the output. So we have removed the dependency on concrete classes. We have injected different interfaces, and in BI we added the binding for those interfaces. Right, so that would be working fine and according to expectation. Alright, so that was around the product. So next thing I am thinking of is to let's see what that our review file. So next thing would be to double check the review file for our plan. I would say features. Yeah. Okay, I haven't added the details here. I think for that usually. Before that, let me check in all this code. And after that we will be updating our readme.mp file. Okay, so complete. We can add a comment like completed CRUD on product section. We can stay on and we can push those things directly. And on this side, let's confirm that we are pressing the store manage shops management. Okay. Yeah, we have received working here now. Yeah, and why not let's just directly update using .md file here because we can see the preview of those previews here. So this is shop management and the first feature we picked was features list. The first feature we picked was products, and inside those products we picked the listing and added relate and search. Next thing I'm thinking of, because this is shops management, not a shop management, we can think of adding multiple shops because a shop can handle multiple shops as well. So why not by default on the dashboard, once a user logs in, it will be able to see the shops and their insights on the dashboard, like just time, the name of the shop, the products, maybe current inventory, uh, and the revenue generated in last month, just to see the insight that how well a shop is going on from business point of view, and we can also add some stats around uh, what is required from purchase perspective. So let's say our second feature would be um, shops, because products will be added in the shops, but for that one we should have shops ready first. So for that one we can start working on the shops feature. So again we will be doing the same thing here, the same five operations. Okay, so I think that's fine. We can cover those changes, and in our next video we will be starting working on the shops feature, right? And for that one, I will not follow the same approach from branch perspective. I will create a feature branch which will be shops feature, right? So let's create a shop and end this video here, and next video we will start building on top of that. And because we have made some changes, we can pull those now. Okay, the MD file updates are here now. And next thing would be I will going to create. We can create branches from both sides in the portal or from the client application. In this video, let's start with creating a new branch in the portal here. So I will click on that drop down and I will add feature slash ops underscore product, right? And I will create a branch. I will click that one, that option here, and the branch will be created, right? So that is simple process to create a branch. And now if I fetch, click on fetch, and in 2 seconds I should be able to see different branches in the remote part of this you know application. You can see now we have shop skirt option. I will then click on that one and my branch will be switched to shop underscore skirt. So in next video I will be adding shop related code here, and once we will push we will demonstrate the process of how to create a pull request and how a pull request can be merged into the main branch. So that's all for this video. Keep watching, stay tuned. Bye bye.